Okay, what is trigger finger, or in my case, trigger thumb? So about a year ago, or under a year ago, I caught my thumb in the mill and I cut that much off the top of it. They put it back on pretty well, and as you see, it's a pretty good job. Nails not quite back up to the top yet, and I have the nerve is gradually getting better, and now I've still got a bit of numbness in the top here. But all of a sudden, it started jamming, and then it will toggle. It will suddenly click and bend, and it would be jammed completely sometimes, clicking and toggling, and so I was never sure. I dropped a beer, so time to go to the doctor. So I went to my hand surgeon, and he said nothing to do with my injury, it's called trigger finger. Now what you have over the joints of your fingers and thumbs, you have these things called pulleys, which are like little tubes that the tendon runs through, and it keeps the tendons in line and stops the tendons from rubbing on the bone on the joints. If you get one that gets inflamed for whatever reason, you get gout or diabetes or bracket or whatever, it swells and it starts to pinch the tendon, and as the tendon's trying to, it will jam or suddenly release, which is what you get in this toggling effect. That action on the thing makes it swell worse, so you've got this circle of it's jamming, so it swells, and it's jamming because it's swollen. And so I'm not a hand doctor, I'm not a doctor, I'm only saying my experience in my thumb. So what he said was an injection of cortisone in here will probably 50% of the time will fix it. If it doesn't, in 6 weeks, if it's not perfectly normal again, go back and get another one. And if that doesn't do it, then they do a little cut and they clean it out, and that evidently is a 96% chance of fixing it. So if you've got trigger finger or trigger thumb, go and see your hand surgeon, and it can be fixed, evidently. So if anyone knows anything different to this, let me know in the comments. Other than that, hopefully in a few weeks my thumb will be fixed. Trigger thumb, not finger.